How's it going, YouTube? Yugioh here, coming at you with a double local report. So I have local reports from yesterday's Pokemon locals, and I have local report from tonight's Yu-Gi-Oh locals. Tonight is Thursday. Thursday is the more competitive day out of the two, or out of the three, I should say. Wednesday Yu-Gi-Oh locals don't really count because it's casual night, so there's nothing competitive about it, other than people that are being tryhards. But I played Pokemon yesterday and not Yu-Gi-Oh, so we'll go over Pokemon first. I'm still playing Center Scorch. I've made some minor changes to the deck, so I will show you that deck profile in just a second. I got second place. Game one, I was playing against my buddy Jared. Big shout out to him. I was playing Center Scorch, and he was playing Monkeys, or at least that's what he calls it. It's like whatever group he evolves into, it's a deck based around him and Butterfree. So yeah, interesting, but I had the type advantage because Center Scorch is fire and his monkeys are grass, so I was able to swiftly 2-0 him. Game two, I was playing against his girlfriend actually, and we went into game three. I took game one. She took game one. I took game two. And game three, we went into time, so we had the same amount of prize cards left, and so we took the tie. Yeah, that was interesting. So game three, because there was only 6 of us, so it was only 3 rounds. Game three, I played against my buddy Mitch, who was one of the people who got me into playing Pokemon, and it was a mirror match, his Center Scorch deck versus mine. Game one, I think I took that, because I don't think he opened up very well. Game two, he won, and then game three, I won. And I think it's just because I kept snowballing, and I had way more resources than he did. So yeah, I got second place. I did not get first place because I didn't go undefeated. But I did have the tie, so I still technically didn't lose. So it was technically undefeated. But yeah, it was actually really fun. Pokemon's a really fun game, really underrated, but it's not competitive whatsoever. It's actually, it is kind of competitive, but it's not like Yu-Gi-Oh, where Yu-Gi-Oh is just like, here, I'm gonna combo off, break my board, and if you can't, then you lose. Pokemon is just like, it's strategic. I keep referring to it as being similar to like old school Yu-Gi-Oh, or like Goat Yu-Gi-Oh, Caveman Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever you want to call it, where it's a resource game. It's all one big fucking resource game. And whoever can out-resource the other better wins. So yeah, Pokemon's fun. Pokemon is definitely a fun game. I suggest anybody who's looking for something else to play that's cheap and easy to get into, definitely try out Pokemon. It's 100% worth it. But that's not what you're here for. Yu-Gi-Oh locals. I played Tenyi. I did not play Time Thief. I didn't play anything meta. I played Tenyi, and let me tell you, I did not expect to perform the way I did. I didn't top or anything like that, but I went X2. And Tenyi has some decent matchups against cards in the meta. One of the decks actually played against round 1 was Eldritch Synchro Dogma, and Tenyi has a surprisingly really good matchup against them, especially the version that I'm playing, which I'll show both deck profiles for my Pokemon and my Yu-Gi-Oh deck in another video, or in other videos, because I kind of want to wrap this one up quick. It's already really late. But so we went to, I 2-0'd the Eldritch Synchro. It was actually my buddy Sammy who was playing. We went into time, and I had more life points because I burned him with the Lava Golem play. And I just left it on his field, and then he went Golden Lord to try to attack into one of my tokens, and I used Nahada's effect to lower Golden Lord's attack by 1500, and he just took too much damage, and when time went off, I had more life points. So that's pretty much how that went down. Game 2, I actually played against one of my subscribers, Aries. He actually just accepted the friend request. Aries Mir, I don't know if I pronounced your name wrong. Aris Mir, either way. It was really nice meeting you. Really good playing against you. That game was very enjoyable. You are pretty cool, and thank you for supporting the channel. I really appreciate that. But yeah, he was playing Invoked Dogma, and game one I didn't do too well. I can't really remember exactly what I did. I know I lava golemed him, and he was really fucking confused. Game two, I went into Vanity's Fiend, and he scooped it up. Game three, I don't think I opened up very well in general, so it just I just cut it from there. I just you know, he had game no matter what. So yeah, game two was pretty bad. Game three, I played against my buddy Dan. He was playing Rocks. Rocks is unfair. I've been saying this for the longest. Black Dragon needs to get banned, or at least limited, or eroded to be a hard once per turn. Either one of those would be fine. However, I did actually break really hard against Dan. I saw none of my tiny monsters. I didn't even see anything to help me get into tiny monsters, and then when I resolved desires, I didn't get any of my 10 monsters. I actually drew into another desires, so it was really bad. So yeah, game three I played against Danger Blue Eyes, and this guy, you know, he was really nice, he was really polite, but I don't think he knew how to play his, or how to pilot his deck properly, because he wasn't doing anything. He wasn't like trying to attack, he wasn't being aggressive, he was kind of just putting up defensive walls with his Blue Eyes monsters, which I don't understand what was happening. I mean, this guy activated, I think, like 3 trade-ins in one turn and drew a shit ton of cards. He had a lot of cards in hand. I don't understand why he didn't make any plays. He ended his turn on 2 Blue Eyes alternative, and it was really, really weird. So I won. I took advantage of that. My last match, was weird. I'm pretty sure this guy was cheating. There's some telltale signs that he was cheating, and I'm gonna go over them. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section below if you think he was cheating, but I'll describe what happened. So game one, he decides to go first. He's playing dinos. And I shuffled his deck, but like not very well. Like I kind of just gave it like a couple of cuts and called it a day when we rolled. And like he opened up pretty good, but as he was searching for cards and like going through his deck as he was comboing off, because I had no responses, I had no hand traps, as he was going off, I saw him like putting cards to the top of the deck and then shuffling, but like the shuffling was funky. Like, you know when you take a deck of cards, I don't have a deck in front of me right now, but you know when you take like, here, I'll just do this. Let's say you take like, you know, these cards, right? They're at the top of the deck, and then you go to shuffle and you put this at the bottom, and then I don't know if you guys can see how I just did that, but let's say these are the cards. I'll actually put it in frame. These are the cards he had in his hand that he kind of like placed at the top of his deck while he was searching, thinking, oh, I'll maybe make this decision, yada yada yada, whatever. These are the cards. He like shuffled like that and immediately grabbed them from the bottom and then shuffled them back to the top. And then he didn't give me the deck to like cut, and I wasn't thinking about it, so I didn't ask to cut the deck. But I noticed it halfway through like his turn. I'm like, he's not giving me the deck, and he keeps stacking cards to the top. So I passed my turn, and this was another telltale sign that he was stacking, is as he drew, he goes, oh, what a top deck, bro. And then he did it again turn after that, because he couldn't kill me that turn, right? He goes, oh, that's amazing. Oh, I can't believe I just drew that. Bro, you're a horrible actor. So yeah, it was really bad. It was really telltale. So game two, I lost game one. I scooped it up because I was like, I'm not gonna win. Going to game two, I have to go first. I decided to go first, and I stop every one of his plays. I don't let him do a damn thing. And yeah, I actually, every time he went to go search in his deck, I made sure after because he would take his deck, and instead of like, you know how like most of us Yu-Gi-Oh players will take the deck and put it up at the top corner so that our opponent has easy access if they want to cut, right? Well, he kept on putting it really close to his side. So I would reach across the table to take his deck, shuffle in front of him while I'm staring at him like, yeah, motherfucker, I caught you, and I would hand it back to him. Then he would put it back, do the same thing again, act like I'm not paying attention, and then when he's done shuffling, grab it again, blah, 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 hand it back to him, and I made sure to keep doing that. It got to the point where he didn't know. It seemed like he didn't know what the fuck he was doing because he kept on making a lot of misplays, and it's like he never played Yu-Gi-Oh before, right? So, I won game 2 because I like I said, I didn't let him do anything. Game 3, he opts to go first. I shuffled the shit out of his deck. He bricks and he goes Dirac ILO, right? Link into Link Karibo, and then tries to do Parallel Exceed effect. I ash to Parallel Exceed and he passes. That's it. Oh, and then not to mention, I killed him that turn. Not to mention game 2, I went first and I set my counter trap. So he goes normal summon Oviraptor effect. I have a chance to respond. So I said, okay, negate with the counter trap. He goes, protect with Misk. I was like, that doesn't work. What? You can't respond to a counter trap with Miscellaneous Sources effect. But it's a quick effect. Yeah, it's a spell speed 2. Counter traps are spell speed 3. You can only respond to a counter trap with another counter trap, or it's something else that is spell speed 3. Right now, there are only counter traps in the game that are spell speed 3. So you cannot respond to a counter trap with Miscellaneous Source. And then the guy next to me was like, he's correct. Who's also a judge. And she's like, oh, I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to remember that. And then like 2 seconds later, he's like, but Miscellaneous Source protects over. I was like, yeah, but you can't respond to a counter trap with a Miscellaneous Source. Oh, I can't respond. Fucking I can't. So after the game ended, I was just like, all right, here. I signed the slip. I handed it to him. I was like, sign the slip. He signs it. He folds it in half, and I'm just like, cool, give me. And then I asked one of my buddies to bring it upstairs. Like, fuck this guy. It actually made me mad. I shouldn't have got mad, but it made me mad. But yeah. Anyways, if you guys want to see any of the deck profiles, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know in the comment section below. I have them both in my bag in front of me. I'm not going to go grab them out right now. For the Pokemon and the Yu-Gi-Oh deck, I'm not going to grab them right now because I'm just way too tired. I need to go to work in about, let's see, it's 12:30. I need to wake up at 5:30. I've got about 5 hours to sleep, and I still got to eat dinner. So, yeah. Guys, like I said, let me know in the comment section below what you think. If you want to see those deck profiles, let me know. Like the video if you haven't already by now, and also subscribe if you haven't already, because we just hit 180 subscribers, and by the time we hit 200, hopefully before the end of the year, if we do it before, if we reach 200 subscribers before the end of the year, I'm going to do a giveaway and give away this. I'm not going to reveal it just yet as to what it is, but just know that it's a really nice card from my collection. Anyways, guys, it's gonna be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the local report, the double local report from today and yesterday. I'm gonna go to sleep and get something to eat. I'm extremely tired. Peace out. I fucking love you guys.